My name is Insane Raven, and I'm back with another episode of Batman, a Telltale series. I'm assuming that we'll
reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue. Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, he's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about.
Expositions.
Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to?
Gordon!
Hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Which is weird. Do you think he ever just like casually drives in? Or is it always a big flashy entrance like that?
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce.
The music is swelling. It's emotional.
Alfred!
And scene. Let me guess, that's the end of the episode, isn't it? That's the end of the Yeah, it is. Look at you, Telltale, being a sneaky little shit like that. Look at you. I could have put that in the last episode, it's fine. Did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? Nope, told him to shut up. Okay, so I shut him out. Yeah, why wouldn't you provide a quote? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. That's not even a question, really. Ooh, that one was pretty divided. Honestly, I'm sticking by my decision on that one. It was the smarter decision. Like, I don't care what you said. That was the smarter decision. What the fuck was Vicky Vale gonna do with that? With that info? Like, Gordon's gonna put the dude away. Yep. Safe and sound. Yep. 18% of people are assholes. That's what I hear. So we're gonna watch the next time on, because that's how you would have watched it. But at the same time, like, we're just gonna hop right into the next episode. Because we can do that. We can just go right into the next episode.
And their secrets.
Part of me kind of just wants to talk over this, just to talk over it. But
never betray them.
The next episode, in this episode, we're gonna be working on, I don't know.
Your parents were good people, Bruce. No
Oh,
matter
good.
what that fuck Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Oh god. That's the Skyline Club. Oh, Gobblepot! I was wondering when you were gonna show back up.
It's toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to
distance myself. I
Oh.
will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Everyone wants a piece of the pie. Everyone wants a piece of the pie. Alright, don't tell me your comic books. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep on rolling. Rolling. Previously on Batman, a Telltale series. Nothing that happened literally 4 minutes, like not even 4 minutes ago. I like how they kind of went with like the Batman Brave and the Bold
A revolution is knocking
type
on
of style.
Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
There's a lot going on in this game, though.
Met Gotham's next mayor.
Like for real, there's a lot going on in this game.
Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Like we got, like we took care of Falcone, right? But we still have Cobblepot, Catwoman. We still got Cobblepot, Kyle,
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
whatever the fuck's going on with like the Waynes.
I bet.
Also, that looks like a way better swipe than just that. You know, like she nicked him, but in that fight it looked like she like clawed half his face off.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they?
Alright, so let's look at all the things that are kind of in space, right? The chemicals, Kyle, Dent, Cobblepot. Like all three of them have their own stories. Cobblepot's bringing on the revolution. Kyle is the romantic interest. Don't know why I didn't pick that up. Dent's running for mayor. Like we have the Wayne family secret. Like we have so much shit in the air right now. And usually, like with a Telltale game, because I played a lot of them. I love their storytelling. I love that all that jazz. Usually with a Telltale game, it's like, okay, this is the next beat. Good luck. You have like really one thing you're kind of pursuing. And in this game, it's like, we have all the things! All the things we're pursuing! It's like, oh god. There's so much. There's so much! Thank you, frame rate. Thank you for dropping to near nothing. Now, this is a game that's been ranked with a lot of people as the top 5. Telltale games of all time. So it's kind of interesting to see it all over the place. It's weird, right? They just took out a chunk of like concrete and it was like, this will work. You know what I mean? It's weird.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for some
More money behind Wayne Fortune.
allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child.
I haven't been a child for a while.
Been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you
You
understand.
kept them from me, though.
Harder.
if I'm dressing around, right, as a bat, dressing around,
Falcone was the
running around punching people for like being crime lords and whatnot, you gotta be like, hey, you a crime lord kid.
Falcone. They were partners.
You know, some kids go through puberty, some kids go through like their first kiss. You a crime lord, baby.
You knew, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you?
I mean, I don't like the fact that like it's an immediate
I won't let you down.
forgiving. I wouldn't do that, but like they are still family. You know what I mean?
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug
You know, so
and chill would have the
there's always like
audacity to rob
little
and kill
differences with
Thomas.
each variation of Batman.
He was simply too...
And there have been comic book strands where like Alfred has actually been his dad, but he just never told him or whatever.
There it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Are we gonna do the detective thing right here, right now? Whoa, that was rough.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Time to look at the graffiti. Really? No one ever painted that shit over?
To protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Yeah. That's how it be sometimes.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
I was so hoping we'd skip this. Telltale, you were doing so well. You were doing so well.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that?
Oh, we were doing so well.
There are.
We were so close to skipping this.
That recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Wait, what?
Stay back!
Wait, why would they? That doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck would they go down that alleyway? There's nothing there. Like, even in the memory, you don't see anything behind there. Like, why would you go down that alleyway? Now he's dead.
No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Now he's dead. Oh, eye shot. The robbery was an afterthought. And then there are the puddles.
Bruce, are you all right?
It was just a
It
hit.
wasn't a buggy. They were assassinated.
Yeah.
And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Yeah. It was just straight up, it was a murder with the robbery being just a cover up. He didn't even do like a good job covering it up too. Like he capped them and then took stuff. Like nah. And I get that like the cops came and stopped him from like completing his whole whatever. But legit, how long would it have taken to pull trigger or run away?
Like this?
Like he had him pointing at like the top of his head. Oh, hey!
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm always here for you.
Yeah, fuck
Us
face.
both.
I remember you.
I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Fine.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Okay, I really don't know why it matters that like why my actions mess him up. Like,
won't ever get out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
yeah.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Why are you looking at me like that, Harvey?
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Yeah, that was nice. She didn't have to do that. Like she went on for a while. She didn't have
Keeping
to do that.
Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Maybe he's a
I know
freak.
he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
Yeah, that's the response I want. He's a freak, but I'm glad he's doing what he's doing.
Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Just in case you forgot what you were doing. What's the name of this episode called? Oh, The Children of Arkham. I think it was. Yeah. Which that's exciting. I want to see who comes out.
Bruce Wayne?
Falcone! How are you doing?
Some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you hired Chill.
You sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings. And
did you?
Never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father.
I was already hooked. That's why I'm in this room.
And me. We ran this city.
Yeah.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I'm not here to take care of you.
Am I gonna ease your pain, motherfucker?
For what you've done.
Of course. You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
I'm no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Let go of him. Let go of him.
That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. And if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
I hardly remember anything about
Yeah.
him.
Yet you see his legacy every day in Wayne Enterprises.
He made everyone
A shining tower and a shit candle.
What, you really think I ordered the hit?
Yeah.
Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Who? What the fuck?
They're waiting for you in hell!
Nope.
The bastard had to die.
What's wrong with her face?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Well, that's not gonna give me answers. Who's playing a game? Someone is. Question is who? Interrogations!
We are in deep shit.
And with that, I'm gonna call this an episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.